Hey y'all, today's gonna be a what's sold video and it starts right now. Alright guys, welcome. If you're new to the channel, my name is Julian, also the Beater Third Machine here on YouTube, and I buy stuff and flip it online to make YouTube videos about it. I do this full time, and basically I go to yard sales, garage sales, any type of sale where I can buy something cheap and then sell for market value on places like eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, and Facebook Marketplace. But I have to be honest, really, I've just been focusing on eBay and some local sales on Facebook Marketplace. So today's gonna be 20 what's sold for me on eBay in the last couple of days. I do these videos so you guys can go out there and find some of these items, flip them for yourself, and make some money. If you're not subscribed to the channel, always remember to subscribe, comment down below, like the video. So let's go ahead and get started with 20 what's sold. The first one right here is going to be a smartphone lot and also like a flip phone lot. And when I'm out yard selling, I usually can pick up, and some of these were decent. Some of these were like iPhone 5s. I don't know if any of them work basically, but I usually will not pay more than $1 or $2 into this. So there's 18 there. I probably paid $18 into this lot, and it's sold for $50 plus shipping on that. And I always do that on a bid. Sometimes they go as high as 100. Depends what type of phones you have on there, but I always sell them for parts, and they usually always do sell within 10 days. This Exxon Mobil Pipeline adjustable port Everglades hat. Somebody asked on my Instagram, how did I know to pick this hat up? I paid $2 at a Goodwill. It sold within a couple of days, and it went for $29.99 plus shipping. So people like advertisements, especially like gasoline, pipeline. Exxon had the cool Pegasus and also had the tiger on the other side. Just really neat looking hat. I did look it up at the store. There were no sold comps on it, and only one listed for $50. So I was like, I only paid $2 for it. I'll cut it to $30, and they paid, like I said, within a couple of days. Any type of book that has to do with fly fishing, I usually try to pick up because people love fly fishing and they like to read books about them. So this one right here is going to be Fly Fishing Book Lot. It's had some Orvis stuff in there. It had some Field and Stream stuff in there. Had a whole bunch of different books. I have less than $1 into these at a yard sale, and it did sell for $28, and the buyer did pay shipping on that, which was media mail. And they had 4 bids on them, put them on an auction for 10 days, so not too bad. This lot of 3 Sports Illustrated swimsuit calendars. These were 1987, 88, and 89. I got these for free a long time ago at a yard sale. I was buying a whole bunch of stuff, and the lady kept just giving me a whole bunch of stuff. So I did wait a long time to sell them, but they sold for $45 plus shipping, and they went overseas. This one right here is going to be a Toyota Corolla stock radio player. You saw me pick this up in one of my yard sale hauls about a week or so ago. Paid $5 for it, sold for $25 plus shipping. I do not test these out. If the tabs still look good in them and all the prongs on the back still look good, I'm assuming that they do work, and that they usually do. This one right here is going to be Adidas golf belt, used black metal, reversible, red and white. This was the nicest one that I had. If you remember, I picked these up for only $1 at a yard sale, probably about 3 weeks ago now. And this one sold for $49 plus shipping. I think I only have like 1 or 2 left, but these were really hot sellers. Those 3-stripe belt buckles just sold super fast, so that is definitely a bolo when you're out there looking. This one right here is going to be a Mac Tools Torque double box end wrench. Anything Mac Tools usually does pretty decent, especially if it's going to be a Torx bit, which is kind of like that little star bit. And this one free shipping, $18. Have less than a quarter into it when I bought it, but this one's going to be profit. And free shipping, it was like that big, like the entire wrench was that big. Very, very small wrench. It just always look out for Mac Tools or Snap-on tools, usually sell pretty good for me. This Tommy Bahama linen button-down shirt, size large, to go for $15 plus shipping. I have $4 into this at a Goodwill probably over a year ago. I do not pick up Tommy Bahama anymore unless it is super special looking. It just does not sell right for me anymore, so I don't really pick it up. And if it's not like super embroidered or like a special edition, it usually only goes for about $10 to $15 plus shipping. Now these right here, I did throw this in. I didn't want to bore you guys with a whole bunch of golf clubs, but this one I did throw in a couple. This one's going to be an original bullseye putter. I did have to look this up just because the markings on the bottom were slightly different than the ones I saw before. I'm still learning these bullseye putters because usually they only sell 15 to 20 bucks, but this one had some really, like some age to it, was older, and it ended up selling for $75 plus shipping. I only have $2 into this at a yard sale, so not too bad there. These Ergomates anti-fatigue overshoes size small sponges things sold. I don't know if one of you guys bought it because I did a video on these about how the things that did not sell. There wasn't a message if this was a YouTube, watcher or supporter, and if it was, I do appreciate it. Just you should have told me that you saw the video, because these were featured on my what didn't sell. I've had these things for over a year and a half. and they weren't selling. I think I actually paid like $4 for them, maybe, or $5. And somebody started to watch them almost right after that video. I sent an offer for $10, $10 plus shipping. I hope you enjoy them. They were brand new, and I hope you enjoy your anti-fatigue Ergomates. This one right here is going to be a vintage Samsonite navy blue marble carry-on train case luggage, and it doesn't have a key. And it went for $45 plus shipping. This actually was shipped in my same state, so the shipping was a little bit lower than it usually be if it was going for long ways away. And I got this for free. My buddy was cleaning out a house, and I got a whole bunch of stuff for free. This was in it. The thing that sold this is definitely going to be those really cool vintage stickers on it, and they were from all over the world, whoever had this before, and they were authentic older stickers. They weren't like super old. I think they're from the 70s and 80s, so not like from the 40s or 50s or anything, but definitely that's what sold this. I had this on for over a year, and I really wouldn't budge on the price just because it was actually sitting back over on that shelf, and I kind of like looking at it, so I didn't really mind that it wasn't selling, but it's good to get that space back because I've already filled it with new inventory. This Canon PowerShot SX50, you saw me pick this up probably about a week ago for $50 at a yard sale. Had a couple comments. I actually left this camera behind, hurry up, and did a quick comp on it and turned around and definitely picked it up. I sold this within a couple of days for $175 plus shipping. Everything worked on it. Got a really good review from the person that bought it. Said it actually looked brand new. The lady that owned this loved her cameras and definitely took care of them, and it definitely fetched a good price because $50 into $175 in a couple of days, I'll take it all day long. This huge router bit lot, now these were all kind of unnamed brand. Like if these were Bosch or other type, that's the only ones coming to my head is Bosch, but I'm sure there's other brands out there that are decent. These were seriously like Harbor Freight ones, and I had a whole bunch of them. As you can tell, there's probably I said 75 to 100. There's probably a little more than 100 pieces here, and a whole bunch of router bits. I put these up on auction. I had nothing into them, and they went for $50 plus shipping. They all did fit in a padded flat rate, so that's good. But when I have stuff like that that isn't name brand, but I have a large quantity of it, especially bits or saw blades or something like that, they're still expensive in the stores. I mean, to buy that in the store was probably going to cost this person easily $100 to $200, to be honest with you. I mean, that is a lot of router bits. So I put them all on lots. I usually at that point don't have anything into those items and will take what I can take. So $50, not bad. This vintage Coleman dual fuel 2 mantle lantern model, and that has the model number right there, and it did have the original box. And it was in pretty beat up condition, but the thing itself, the lantern itself, was in really good condition. You saw me pick this up probably about 2 or 3 weeks ago at a yard sale for only $5. Did sell for $70 plus shipping. Again, 3 weeks to sell. Coleman lanterns, they are very hard. To me, they're hard to understand because some will be worth a lot of money and some will be worth like $5. I know now that the date is usually stamped on the bottom, and that's as much as I got so far. So, and the more I learn about Coleman lanterns, I will definitely pass them on to you guys. This one right here, always a good brand name to look out for, is going to be Ping. This is a Ping ZING putter right-handed club. Had a nice ping grip. This went so high because usually these sell for about $30. This one was in brand new condition. I don't understand where this was at for years and years and years. There was no corrosion on it, and down here living in close to the ocean, there's usually some sort of corrosion on these things. Even the shafts are getting a little bit corroded, and this one wasn't. It was in really, really good condition. The grip was in super good condition, and I fetched a good price. Paid $5 at a yard sale about 2 weeks ago, and it went for $45 plus shipping. This is a rare, and I don't use that word hardly at all. Rarely I use the word rare because I don't, you know what I'm saying? I think people always use that, just say, hey, it's rare, but it's really not. This one, I did look this up. This is kind of a rare bamboo fishing rod. I got this for about $5 at an auction, and it has a double eye bamboo 2-piece fishing rod. So right there in the very top, you can see that has 2 guides, one on each side. If you know why that would be, I try to figure it out. Is it an extra? Like if you break one, you can cut that one off and then put it on the other side? I have no idea. There's only one listed on eBay, none sold. He was asking a whole bunch of money for it. I asked $30 for mine and sold within a week. I think it's worth about $30. Really cool looking fishing rod. I just don't understand the 2-eye thing, so I don't know. This one right here is going to be a Sloppy Joe's Key West bar towel. This was 6 inches by 8 inches, made in the United States. Sloppy Joe's is in the Key West, and I think they're still open. But this one's an older style. Did go for $15 plus shipping. Did take about a week to sell. Got it in a big golf towel lot. at an auction for $21 for the entire lot. So this one right here is just getting my money back, but I have so much more to sell in that lot. This one right here is going to be a 1998 Greater Greensboro Open Chrysler Classic logo watch, and it also has like a divot tool, the thing where you hit the ball in the green and it makes a divot and you got to like pop it out. And this went for $44.99 plus shipping. I've had this for over a year. Picked it up at an auction a long time ago for about $5. I'm already in the good on that auction, obviously. But this was one of those things that's very specialized, niche down. So like no sold comps, no listed, but so I knew most likely somebody played on this golf tournament and they were like, man, I really like to have that watch, you know, back in 1998. And so I sold it and it worked out pretty good. It takes a while for that stuff to sell, very long tail items, but usually cool things like that do sell. This one right here is going to be a Nike wedge. This is a VRV Rev Grooves 5810. All that is on the headed club. Just type that stuff in, comp it out, and then you'll be able to figure out exactly how much it's worth. I actually thought this was going to be worth a little bit more money just because of how cool the club looked, but it was only worth about 32 bucks, but I did spend $10 on this, but it only took about a week to sell, so $32 and plus shipping is not too bad. This one right here is going to be a golf towel, US Open 1998, the Olympic Golf 100% cotton, went for $15 and the buyer did pay shipping. As you can tell there, that thing is beat up. It was stained, beat up, it was not ripped, it was still like in good condition other than being heavily stained. And I picked this up on a golf bag that I bought the whole thing for 75 bucks. I've been in the good, really far in the good on that one golf bag. So don't discount golf towels. The same thing as head covers for golf clubs. People like this stuff. So, you know, they don't go for a ton of money, but $15 plus shipping I think is pretty good for a towel. So right there, that's showing you what's sold for me in the last couple of days on eBay. I do these videos so you can go out there, find some of these items, flip them for yourself, and make some money. Again, I really appreciate everybody that watches, and if you're not subscribed, always remember to subscribe, comment down below, like the video, and you know I will always catch you on the next one.